Hello. You are now watching Unks in the Building. UNCS Unks in the Building. Resident Unk Byron is here with the amazing Auntie Stacy.
Hello.
Today, we will be reading Reddit stories once again. Thank you for joining us here on the Red Couch.
Okay.
All right. We got a thing?
I don't know. That's your job today.
Well, that's my job today.
Yeah.
All right.
You're gonna find a theme for it.
Find a
Crazy
thing,
Reddit
make it
stories
work.
is all I got. Okay?
Am I the a-hole?
Yes.
Oh, we love those.
From the subreddit, Am I the a-hole? Am I the a-hole if I choose to stop dating this guy? So I started seeing this guy. I enjoyed my time with him. Our first few dates and conversations were good. We stayed at a hotel together in the downtown area of where I'm from because you can see beautiful ocean views. This guy is older than me by 3 years, and I have a child. He does not. If someone asked me, I could see myself saying I'm more mature than him, but truthfully, could be wrong. I don't know him completely to make that judgment yet. People put up a persona for a while where I'm from, so it takes time to really get to know people. He said something that gave me the complete ick, and it made me want to stop giving him my time. He wants us to get a hotel room again, and he wanted to do 2 nights. He just came back today and told me, my mom doesn't want me treating you to 2 nights as well, so only do 1. Mind you, he's a 30-year-old man, and I also had no clue he asked his mom for any form of permission the first time. I just can't imagine my mom telling me what I can and can't do at the old age of 27. I don't understand. I need honesty, real, raw honesty. The way I see it is, I don't want to be with a man who can't make his own decisions. If he wants to do 2 nights with me, why shouldn't he? I don't ask or talk to my mom about things on this level because I'm an adult. Like, is he going to have to ask her permission to get married and have kids? Permission to sleep over at my house? Laughing face. I don't know. Maybe I'm taking it too far with the assumption, but it just seems immature and odd. I have the ick now.
I'm going to say something about these young folk. I don't like the word ick.
She writes it like a long text messages.
Yeah.
IDK, laughing emojis.
Probably no punctuation. Oh my gosh.
Lowercase starting with the beginning of a sentence. That's why I was tripping over my words and stuff.
Yeah. It's given 20-year-old. Was she supposed to be 27?
She's 27. He's 30.
He's 30. All right. Jokes aside, and the questions: am I the a-hole for her?
For not wanting to date the guy over this thing that gives her the ick. Which, it's just a new age term for
I get
off.
it. Yeah, it's a turn
it
off.
just turned off.
Red flags, turn offs.
It's not a red flag, but it's a turn off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, it's time to get out of there.
I mean, you've just been dating. Like, I don't understand why we have to have this conversation. Why would she be an a-hole?
I wouldn't say
you're just dating someone. And you don't like something, and
it's time to go.
That's it.
It's time to get out of there. I co-sign you leaving. Is that something? That's something that either she didn't say how long it was, right? She said it's kind of early, right?
It's early. She said
they went on a couple days.
So I started seeing this guy. I enjoyed my time with him. Our first few dates and conversations were good. So she doesn't say how many.
Man, she said they had a hotel, so they already messed around probably.
Yes.
And then they're going back to a hotel again. And he probably lived with his mom. They keep getting hotels like that.
Maybe.
But neither here nor there. Here's my problem.
She said it was because of the views.
Yeah, okay. Views. Here's my problem. First of all, some people had to move back home during tough times a few years ago. No judgment on multi-generational one household. No judgment on that. My problem is you asking for permission at that age.
I don't think it's permission. she sees it as permission.
Oh, okay. Well, my problem is, first of all, why does your mother know this person exists?
That's probably his bestie.
Yeah, and see, that's a problem. Why? Because my thing is, if we just went out on a few dates, I mean, the hotel is, but if you just went out on a few dates with somebody, and especially if this person hasn't met this individual, you would meet my mother before I'm talking to her about, oh, well, let me rewind that. I don't know. I mean, I've always been you kind of don't exist until you're real.
Right. Until it's a relationship. But also, like, we're talking about a hotel room. Why are we talking to your mom about this?
That's kind of weird. Lot.
And then for your mom to be like, don't treat her to 2. Just give her 1. What's happening here?
Yeah.
What we talking about here? No, I'm good. I agree with her. It is icky.
Yeah. No, I definitely not a fan of that. That is a turn off, and I promise you that's going to be there forever. If he's asking for permission, if he's talking like that to her now, going into it, that's not something that's going to get better when you get closer. Yes. She's going to get more comfortable feeling like, oh, I'm a part of this, or you're part of the family. Now I really can say something.
Yes. Either you are going to become a perpetual child to the mom, like another daughter, or he's a mama's boy. You're always going to be competing with her. Either one of those are awful situations.
Yeah, good. The only thing that saves that is he got to really check her, and if he ain't that type of man,
that's unlikely.
Which
he's just bringing her into the conversation now for no reason. Let's get another hotel room, but I want to stay 2 nights. But my mom says, My mom says not to treat you to 2 nights, so I'm going to do 1 night.
No, the whole thing is it shouldn't even be a conversation. It don't matter if it's mom, cousin, brother, sister, dad.
Right.
At 30, somebody else saying, even if they did tell you that, that's not something you disclose to the person you dating. You just come back and be like, hey, listen, man, this is not a good time. Let's try to... Cause it's like one of your homeboys be like, man, I know Superman, don't...
Right.
You don't come out of it and go, my friend said you were a harlot. Come on,
he said, my mom doesn't want me treating you
for 2 nights.
So we'll only do 1. We're done.
I'd rather you tell me you ain't had the money.
Yeah, we're done. I'm good. Thanks for coming out.
Have a nice day. Let's see. Everything needs to be like, that's a lot though. That's a recipe for a lot of problems in the future.
Yep.
Because I can't even fix my mouth to say that, okay, let's look at the pros and cons. 80-20 is real. I can't even do that because that right there, when somebody starts overstepping their boundary in a family of any capacity, like I said, mom, dad, brother, sister, anybody, they start stepping over that line. No. And you let them.
Yeah, and
you
talking about it, it's going to be your life.
Yep.
That's gross. And the thing about it is that dating someone who is that mama's boy situation where the mom makes decisions, you're done for. We're done.
Right.
Yeah. It's over. Because you're not autonomous in this relationship, and neither is he. You guys are like puppets.
No.
So it's a no. Bye. All right. This next story, also from Am I the A-hole?
We love those.
Am I the A-hole for not picking up my ex's daughter from school when I picked up our son? You heard it? Did you hear it?
Well, she got a kid with him, so she just left the daughter even though she picked up the son from the same school.
So listen. Ex cheated on me when I was pregnant with our son. He was 8. And because of this, he has a daughter.
Same age. Lord Jesus.
With his affair partner, now wife. We are not on good terms and do not have a relationship with my ex's daughter. And I do not have a relationship with my ex's daughter. I have never spoken a word to her or spent any significant time in her presence.
You sound like a stranger.
Ex and I split custody 50-50 of our son.
Okay.
2 weeks ago, I got a call from the school during his custody time, stating nobody had picked up our son from school and asking if I would. When I got to the school, my ex's daughter was also there, and the teacher was with her. She told me I was on the approved list for pickup
No
for
way.
the ex's daughter. I would take both kids. I said no, and I told her I did not want to be on the list as I would never pick up the other child from school. She told me she would pass the word along and it would be taken care of, and I had to call to follow up on this.
Lord.
My ex never told me he or his wife added me to the unauthorized pickup list for his daughter. When he realized I had not picked up his daughter with our son, he was furious. He asked me how I could leave her behind when I would have our son unplanned anyway. I told him via our parenting app that I picked up our son as I would always do if needed. But his daughter is not my child, and I will not be their emergency school pickup. According to him, my ex's daughter was there until 7 because I refused to pick her up with our son. She's a child, and I understand that's not ideal. I don't feel bad per se, but I wonder if I could be considered an a-hole for being unwilling to do it this once. This is not something I want to be a regular thing, and it's the first time it's ever happened. Ex's wife was apparently delayed out of town, and ex was working. Am I the a-hole?
Okay. I don't like this. I don't like this because you cannot put somebody on the list and make an assumption they're going to do something for you, and you want them to look the face of infidelity in the face. Now, that being said, the softer side of me is concerned about the kid.
The kids always suffer in these situations.
Yeah,
I feel bad for the kids.
I feel bad for the little girl who had to sit there for 7 when she would have trusted adult, yes, but still, I ain't like that. The other side of it, because I'm torn the other way as well, is you are a stranger to her.
Correct.
So she might have been better off
I'm
with
sure
the
she's
teacher.
seen her before. Because she said I've never spent any significant amount of time in her presence,
Right.
which means
She know what she look
picked her
like.
up. Yeah, she's picked you up. Your brother and sister.
That's
half-brother
wild,
and
man.
sister. So they know she knows who her brother's mom is.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah,
That's a tough situation. 'Cause on the
I'll
one
tell
side,
you
like
what. What would you have done?
it's a slippery slope.
Tell me what you'd have
Because
done.
if you start, they're gonna keep doing that.
Tell me what you would have done.
I would have made a phone call. I would have been like, "Hey, where you at? Because this little girl's still here, and I'm not doing it."
But
To let them
let's
know.
talk about why wasn't there a call in the first place. The mom is delayed out of town, and the dad had to work. Why wouldn't they call her?
That's
and say,
disrespectful.
Listen,
You just
I
gonna
know
do
it's
it.
my time. I know it's my time, but I'm at work and I can't get out.
The
and
school
such and such
had
is
to call.
yeah. So you're irresponsible with my son too. This is
Yeah.
the problem. So I'm gonna be like, so you wasn't gonna call me. Why is the school calling me? And when I get there,
Surprise.
you need to talk to me about this and say, hey, listen, I know this will never happen again. This is not something we plan on. It's an emergency. I cannot come to pick him up. She's delayed out of town. I really, really, really need you to do me the solid.
And
Pick the child up.
and my other kid
And my
from
other
this infidelity
That's what you need
situation
to
I
do.
had. I feel like him not giving her that common courtesy makes him the a-hole.
He's been an a-hole from jump, from the top, having an affair while she was pregnant,
that was out
having
of
a
pocket.
child with these 2 children, these twins
Same age.
that aren't really twins, same
Right.
age kids, and now marrying the woman. Doesn't seem like he has any she has no closure on it. They don't have a good relationship. He didn't try and clean it up. No therapy, no nothing.
Insane.
Just expects her to live in this situation. And then you put me on the list without my permission.
Not okay. That's the part of me that's like not okay. Soft part is like, let's figure out a better way to handle this little girl versus just walking away from her and being like, deuces, you're not mine. A-hole is strong, but I'm just like...
How did the child feel about that? Like, oh, she left me.
Right. But it's not my
But that's not
mom.
my mom. And there was no
There was no
what needed to have
conversation.
happen was, okay, pick up the girl and then let me call the school and talk to her and say, okay, hey, such and such is going to come pick her up. Can I talk to her and let her know, hey, such and such's mom is going to come pick you up. I'm sorry we're not able to come pick you up. You
Right.
need to go with her. Like, there's a lot of not taking care of people in this situation. This feels like 1960, where no phones didn't exist.
Landlines and surprises. You know, my thing is this, right? I feel like him not making that phone call is what basically gives her a pass in my book.
Well, it feels like she said we talked it in our parenting app.
Yeah, she
So
still
they
ain't talking to
don't
him at
talk.
all. But I'm saying he should have, in the parenting app, messaged and been like, hey, look, this is a situation. I know I'm asking a lot, you know, and lay it out like that. So it's not just like, you're going to pick up this little girl. I'm making an assumption. I put you on the list.
And then call furious. You vex at me.
Right.
I should be calling him
It's
furious.
my weekend. She was supposed to be out in them streets. And how you know she ain't had nothing going on? She might have been trying to have a third triplet or something.
Stop it.
Stop playing. But no, I would say not Day-Ho.
She has.
Not Day-Ho. That's tough for the kid, but
And then
I think,
he said, oh, sorry, go ahead.
no, I'm just saying that's tough for the kid, but I think like she don't know her.
Top comment. According to him, my ex's daughter, they're quoting, my ex's daughter was there until 7 because I refused to pick her up with our son. And no, that was not because of you. He should have gone himself.
Make some accommodations.
Someone else says, exactly. Daughter was there because he didn't pick her up.
That is
Clearly, he
correct.
thinks OP is a pushover. Mm-hmm. Imagine putting your ex as an emergency pickup for your
Insane.
affair baby. The audacity.
Insane.
Imagine picking up your daughter and not calling the school or the person you hope would pick her up. What if she was out of town? I am not supposed to. I could be out of town on the days that you have custody.
Right.
On your day, I could go anywhere.
Yep.
I could be on a flight somewhere. Mm-hmm. What are you going to do? Imagine not picking up your daughter and not calling the school or the person you hope to pick her up. Also, I think he probably lying about the daughter being stranded at school until 7 p.m. By that time, schools in my district would have already called the police and CPS.
Ooh.
That's a thing too.
Yeah, depending on that school.
Exactly. How did they not call CPS? She's still there at 7 p.m. with zero communication, an 8-year-old. But you know what happened?
Yeah.
They probably called the dad. The dad said, listen, I can't, but can you
do it.
call, and I'm crazy, that's crazy to say, can you call the mom to pick him up and just assume that she would pick up both, but not call her? It's either way.
Yeah, no, he's out of pocket.
It's wild.
His whole situation's out of pocket.
All right. Good? With that one, closing that off. All right. Next one. Am I the a-hole?
I'm trying to think of a thing. The first one, again, refresh my memory.
I don't know. I've already read it. It's out of my brain, babe. The one I just read is gone.
Right. My goodness.
Didn't pick up the kid.
Right.
And the other story.
The first one. Lord
Hang
Jesus.
on. Let me tell you. Let me look. Yeah. Stop dating the guy.
Stop dating the guy.
Because he gave her the ick.
Okay. He would have never let that happen to them kids. He would have asked his mom. His mom would have been
His mom
right
would have
there.
been right there.
Grandma
Okay.
pity. Where your grandparents at, baby? You 8 years old. Where the grandparents at? You can't.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm just being silly. I chill.
Am I the a-hole subreddit? Am I the a-hole for being upset with my wife over leaving me at the bar to go play darts with a stranger?
Read that one more time.
Am I the a-hole for being upset with my wife over leaving me at the bar to go play darts with a stranger?
So this dart person has to be a guy.
All right, let's see.
It must be a guy because the thing is, if it's two young ladies that have gone off, I don't know why this man would be having a problem.
My wife and I probably go out together 2 or 3 times a year.
That's very small.
There was a guy approaching her at the skill machine.
Bruh.
For some reason, she took advice from him on what to push. She didn't win much of anything. Then she tells him he owed her a drink for telling her the wrong thing.
Oh my
He
gosh.
bought her a drink. Sometime later, he came over and was talking to both of us. Some more time later, he came over to my wife while I was in the bathroom and asked her to be his dart partner. When I came out of the bathroom, she was going to play darts with strangers,
Oh my God.
leaving me at the bar. I was not happy. She apologized the next day, but it was apparently half-hearted. Now she says I'm controlling, and she was just being social. I don't believe married people should behave this way. Am I the a-hole?
I've always said this. I'm gonna say it again. You might know what I'm gonna say, but men are territorial. Okay, so that's gonna be a problem for me for you to walk off with some strange dude who's buying you drinks and not ask you to play darts. Here's the bigger problem.
Why y'all going out every two to
That's what I'm talking about.
What's happening?
That's what I'm talking about.
That's why.
Your wife is starved for love, sir.
Yep.
You're the a-hole for not going out for a meal more than 2 times a year.
Or whatever. It doesn't have to be a meal, but it could
Or whatever.
be
Something.
a date.
A movie, dessert, coffee.
A walk.
Free stuff. Go to the park, make a pic, get in the car and just drive across town.
Road trip.
Sit in Chick-fil-A instead of going through the drive. Do something, man. You came 2 or 3 times a year, so anybody who came and gave a little attention,
She
they
lost her
got
good
it.
mind.
They got it.
But also, she's inappropriate.
Oh, she's out of pocket. First of all,
The buying the drink was flirtatious.
that's
You're
what I was
flirting
just
in
gonna
front of
say.
me, bruh.
That's what I was just gonna
I will
say.
knock you over. You see that machine? That skill, that the
It's
machine.
one thing for him to be like,
get one in your head.
yeah. It's one thing for him to be like, can I buy you a drink? It would have been even bad if she accepted that.
Correct.
The fact that she asked him to and said, you owe me, and it was not a joke. You took the drink, and this man felt comfortable to keep coming back. Oh, y'all in an open
Talking
relationship.
to both of y'all because he's thinking, okay, this woman obviously is interested in me, so I don't care. I don't know what's going on with the relationships between you two.
Open.
But or maybe they're not married to each other.
Yeah, it's Vegas. That should be a new term. Just call it Vegas. Every time you got some people with
What
some
happened to
shenanigans going on.
Silly.
Y'all married to each other?
Right.
Yeah, no. You got to do better, my guy.
But why didn't he cut we see in my family, we say cut the neck of that. Why
Bruh,
he didn't
the
cut the
moment
neck
this
of when she
man-
said, taking advice from him and stuff, okay, fine.
Like,
and then she didn't win anything.
what we doing?
Yeah,
What's
what's
happening
happening?
here? What's
Yeah.
drink? No, I'll buy you a drink. It's
You
not
want a
about
drink?
being
No,
controlling.
but she went to the guy and said, you owe me a drink.
Ma'am, are you thirsty? No, we're not doing that,
Right.
bro. That's complete disrespect. So no, you know, I don't think you're an a-hole for getting angry at it. It's understandable to be angry, but there is something you need to work on.
Yep.
Because I think that this is a symptom of a larger issue. And the issue is not just her asking this guy for a drink. The issue is ain't no love in this marriage.
Okay, so there are updates.
Please tell me. I might be wrong about it being no love. It is a strong situation, but I feel like that has to be a waning situation if she is that starved for attention that she's willing to say, unless she is a woman of the night.
So there's a few comments, and then I'll read a little bit of an update issue because
do.
the actual comment is, I don't know where that is. So the person says, not the a-hole. She's flirting with a stranger in front of her husband. Creepy and weird. Big red flag. My wife would never do this, and I would never do it to her.
The
Ick.
streets are watching.
This person responded and said, men would flirt with my mom when they were out. I'm from a large family. My dad's way of shutting them down, asking them, you want to take her from me? She comes with 11 kids, and not one of them will ever like you. It's terrible.
One way to do it.
Someone says, funny, but it's not OP's job to shut this down. It's his wife, you know, the one flirting back.
She started the flirt. It ain't even flirting
Right,
back. She
exactly.
started the flirt. Like, yo, no.
So from the comments, hold on. From the comments, I could not find his
Original.
update.
Okay.
It said that she cheated 6 years ago. And she's bipolar.
Oh my gosh.
So this person said, you said she cheated 6 years ago as well. Time to get a new wife and just co-parent with her. I know you're a Steelers fan and you're afraid to switch coaches faster than once every 20 years, but it's time. That's terrible.
What the Steelers fan got to do?
Because his name is some kind of Steelers something.
You know, I'm not an advocate. I'm never an advocate for a divorce. I'm always an advocate of make smart decisions on the front end. But this whole cheating and I have mental health issues to excuse my cheating.
Correct. Well, the thing about it is that bipolar has these highs and lows and stuff like that. And sometimes left untreated or on a...
Does it make your legs high and low too?
Yes. Like sometimes that's a thing where they're reckless sexually.
Man, look.
But her behavior in that moment, whether or not there was a 6 year ago issue, is very big. But now that you know that there's a 6 year ago cheating situation, I'm done. Because I can't, you doing this in front of me, I don't want to know what you do when I'm not there.
Disrespectful.
This person's comment says, I'm just going to say this if no one else has yet. You might feel like you should have left her 6 years ago. But all those years trying to forgive her would be a waste to end it now. Sunk cost fallacy. This is so wildly disrespectful, it doesn't even matter to me if she cheated again.
Okay, I was wondering where this was going, but
Right.
yes.
Very early in my relationship with my now wife, we were out with friends on Halloween and we all got drunk, but he was messed up. I went to the bathroom and came out and everyone was gone. I went absolutely batshit. Sorry, I don't know one other word to think that one. They're all ending with the
monkey.
Full on rage monster.
I don't know.
Full on, I went bat crazy. Full on rage monster, and it wasn't like she even left with strangers. Turns out I was just too drunk to find them, and they all never abandoned me. If
wild.
I went out with my wife on a rare date and she abandoned me to hang out with a stranger, particularly if she had a history of cheating, I mean, I'm getting mad even thinking about it. She's treating you like absolutely dog crap, man. Find someone who appreciates you.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah, that would make me very upset.
Me leaving you and then you finding out that I'm out over there playing darts with the guy.
With the same guy?
No.
I said that would make me very upset.
Yeah, I know. Like
that would make me very upset.
That would. I don't know if you would. I think that would be a ground for something. I don't know if divorce worthy per se, but we would have some real major problems.
We have some problems. You know, and then we'll get ready to wrap up. But I've always been somebody who says you don't know how you're going to act until something happens, right? So I don't fault this man for, hey, he got cheated on. He stayed there for 6 years. There are moments in life where things happen and it's like, man, I do this and I do that. You don't really know how you're going to act in any situation.
Until you're in it.
Until you're in it.
You think you know how you're going to act.
You think you know.
But you don't know.
I've been in some situations historically and I hadn't thought of how I would act. I was getting hot just a moment ago imagining that situation.
You're right.
Like I was getting tight. Yeah, I will have a problem with that. Like, why are you coming around again?
I wouldn't be mad at the guy.
No, the first time, you don't need to come back the second time. But my problem is you did.
No, but when the guy came and he's like, you need to do such and such, and she takes the advice.
That's cool. We're all playing the game. So, first of all, I'm looking like, where your girl at? That's my first
The
instinct.
way the guy will talk to her would let you know.
Right.
Because if he'd be like telling us,
Right.
you gotta hit it. Da, da, da,
Yeah,
da.
and then we done
didn't.
been in places like that where
He didn't
somebody
say it like
walk,
that.
start talking. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm looking around, like where's your girl?
That person didn't say it like that because he said for some
Right.
reason he took his advice because it was clear that this was a flirt from the top,
You're
from the
right.
beginning.
And then with this whole you owe me a drink, now I got issues. But the going to the bathroom and you gone is, oh my God.
Yeah.
We about to
Highly
figure out your way home.
Right.
So it reminded me of the story. When I talk about
So
talking
the
to strangers,
first one is
breakup time.
with the guy who gave her the ick. The second one is I'm not picking up your kid. That's not mine.
Right.
And the third one is the one we just read, which was leaving the wife left him when he went to the bathroom to play darts with the stranger.
Yeah. I don't know how we that. Yeah, I figured it out. But thought about like when we seen that couple who was at this place and we saw this couple who it was obviously their first date. Side note, people watching is amazing. Oh my gosh. When you see a couple out and you could tell they on their first date, like they feeling each other out, the commentary that I have in those moments. So I walked up to this guy and young lady. I did. I was a stranger who did similar to what this man did. But the first thing I did was me and my wife over here.
I don't remember what we were talking about.
They was
Whatever,
playing.
It was playing some kind of.
It was playing pulling the Jenga blocks, the large Jenga blocks.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I went to the bathroom. I came back. I gotta know who won. You know, I'm just messing with them or whatever because you know how you be like, I call it the touch barrier. You can tell like with people who been together for a while, it's kind of y'all super comfortable with each other or whatever. I'm like, oh, but you see this uncomfortable space between these two
the barrier.
individuals. Like we wasn't all on her, touching her hands and all this stuff. Like it was this
There's a little bit of a tension there.
Yeah, and I felt like I broke that thing up. I did.
What, the tension?
Just a little bit.
I don't think you did. But
Give me my credit. But anyway.
No, I think you created some. Y'all look like a couple.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
what you did.
I came over when I said that, then it was just kind of like.
I think it added to the cuteness of their nights. Yes.
Yeah. Like, because I mean, you could tell he wanted to win. He wanted to win, and she was like, I'm gonna give him a shot. That's the kind of energy she was giving. She was giving. I'm gonna give. I
really
got dressed up, and she's a cute lady.
Yeah, she was cute.
They might have been in what, they mid to late 20s.
Yeah, late 20s.
And it was like, okay, they didn't got dressed up. You could tell it was effort put into their outfits, but it wasn't like
the first date.
It was like, I'm gonna give this guy a chance. I know him, but I don't know him type. So I'm gonna give him a shot because they wasn't like holding hands. It was kind of like open the door, but I'm gonna give you your space and I'm gonna not be a creep.
Right.
Type vibes.
I don't want to mess this up.
I don't want to mess this up because she might. Never mind. All right. But yeah, this is a bad situation for this fella to be encroaching like that. There are times and there's places where I said, the reason I thought about it is I said the first thing I'm doing is looking for what is man girl at, because why are you talking to her? If I'm with you, why are you walking up?
Well, another guy came up to us when we were on another night. I don't know. Was that the same place? It was a different night when the guy came up and we played against him and his girl.
Oh, that was a different place.
Yeah.
But they was over there struggling, and we had to,
Anyways, we played with them, and it was like, okay, he came up, but there was no girl at
Not at first.
And then he was like
talking.
But then the girl came up. So it's fine for people to come up. Like, it's a social place. It's a social setting.
Where is your girl?
Or
you can't talk to my girl and then be like, yeah. And then when I go to the bathroom, y'all kicking it in the corner. Please have a nice day.
She's not well, so.
Please have a nice day. But you know what? Nobody's well, Stacey. Everybody got flaws. Like,
No, I'm saying I'm not talking about the bipolar part. I'm talking about the cheating part.
Yeah.
She's not well. Like
Harlot.
she doesn't see that, because there's no fixing that. They didn't go through. It doesn't seem like there was any healing from there. Mm-hmm. And she's just kind of like, you're controlling.
No, we're not doing that.
I don't like when people say you're controlling to somebody, because people who are actually controlling, you don't really get to say you're controlling. You know
Fix your mouth to call me controlling.
Yeah.
I'm controlling, you're calling me controlling.
Anyways, it's terrible. That's a terrible situation to be in if you are. But yeah.
All right. Well, only thing is common in these. It's just tough to weed. The harlotry is there because the infidelity and the infidelity, but I can't tie the infidelity at the beginning unless your mom has you as her surrogate husband, because where's your father? Find you some business to mind, ma'am. Why are you still in this 30-year-old man's life like that, to that capacity? It's okay to be a guidance. Sometimes you have to take a step back.
A man does not need guidance on the first few dates with a woman from his mother.
So that's why I was saying,
unless he's a complete idiot and he's messed this up each time, and the mom's like, you better treat this girl right, because she's a keeper. So this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna wine her, you're gonna dine her, you're gonna treat her right.
And no hotels like that until you figure out what you're doing, because we're not doing that and leaving her alone.
She said don't treat her to two, treat her to one. So that was dumb. That was just controlling.
I heard a story, and we'll wrap this up, where this person was talking about women raising their sons when they're single.
Yeah.
Raising their sons to be their surrogate celibate husbands.
Gross.
It's like, I need you to fill this void that your dad refuses to. So I'm going to make you into the man that I want, but the mom be damaged. Yeah. So you raise a damaged son that can't be in a healthy relationship with this woman, because he's never seen it properly modeled, and all he knows how to do is adapt to your, for lack of a better term, deformities.
Have their child as a little boy and as their husband. There's only two roles for those. Yep. Those types of moms, where they're like, okay, you're perpetually my kid in my mind, you're my baby boy, and then also you're my pseudo husband.
You're the man of the house.
And it's a weird, you gotta be careful about that. Kind of a.
And let's put this asterisk on here before some single mom loses it. This is not everybody.
No, I'm talking about the women.
There are people who do it.
But the thing is, if you're a single mom and you're raising a boy, you've got to know that that the boy needs a man as well. So whether they have a father figure of some kind, whether it be your father, coach, whatever it is, uncle, which you highly monitor, because there are predatory people around.
Crazy.
But also you also have to know that you can't be the father too.
Right.
And he can't be. And the thing is, you have to want more for your son. Like, if you were wronged, you can't now have him stand in the void, like you said, stand in the gap for this person that wronged you, because he kind of looks like the dad and stuff like that. So you have to now, hopefully that's what you're doing, that you are raising him to be an upstanding person that doesn't do that. If you were wronged by the father, teaches him how to not be like the dad in that way. And gets your own healing, because you can't heal through your kid.
Ooh, all right. And that is a word. You can't heal through your kid.
You can't. I mean, certain things can be healing, because you can heal through your kid in terms of like
positive touches, hugs.
Well, I know. Necessary. Say for example, I've seen dads be like, "My dad was never there for me, so I'm going to be the exact opposite. I'm going to be at all the games. I'm going to cheer for my kid. I'm going to show up and show out and stuff like that." But that's not what I'm talking about in this situation. Like the healing where you're like, okay, he's going to be the man I never had, and then no other woman is good enough. That's not fair to him. Not fair to the.
We've seen those before,
right? So That's all I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Folks, please do your best. The only common theme is these men, all three of the men was kind of weak. Kind of weak.
The first one for sure. Second one for sure. Third one for sure. Third one was what again? What was that story?
The woman came up and talked. The dude came and talked to his girl. And
You didn't say nothing, buddy.
And I'm not saying start no altercation, but it's time to go home.
The thing about it is that you don't have to ask nobody if you're the a-hole.
Oh, very good question, because I ain't asking nobody nothing.
I already know that this is not okay.
This is not okay.
But that's to let you know how you can't trust your own judgment because that person's gaslighting you.
You need to like yourself, buddy. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for joining us again for yet another episode of Unks in the Building. We do appreciate every single last one of you. Thank you for joining on this journey, this long walk. See what I did there? I saw the long walk. It was pretty good. We're not gonna do that.
No.
We're not gonna do that. But
it's a good one. They can watch it.
It's a good one. Please go check that out. Yeah, check that out.
Okay.
But have a good night. Good day.
Bye.
Good afternoon. Peace.
Bye.